It looks like our boat has been on fire. Don't worry, it hasn't. It's just exhaust. It's soot. But anyway, we're gonna clean that up.
So we showed you earlier the mess from our exhaust leak that I am now trying to remedy that situation. We're not leaving this bay until this exhaust is fixed. It is making a huge mess. This is what we got so far. There is soot over everything on the motor. The fuel filter is all sooty. This is where I believe the leak's coming from, the bottom side of this. Look at this mess. So I'm gonna grab the little shop vac and I'm gonna try to clean this up the best I can before I go any further. I don't want to track this black soot everywhere. It's going to be a long day. So I vacuumed up the best I can. I'm obviously gonna need some degreasers and cleaners and stuff to finish cleaning this up. Now I'm gonna figure out how to get the exhaust off. So what's happening is there's a hole, a couple holes right underneath here that I can feel the exhaust coming out. So somehow I gotta unclamp this, unthread this, and replace this section. And I also noticed while cleaning that it melted. If you guys can see that, well, let me turn my light on. Right there, it melted our bilge pump hose. That's our secondary bilge. That's not our primary bilge. That is like the like a nuisance pump. It's way low. It's a little gulper pump. Gets any little bit of water that the main bilge pump cannot get out. I'll either be finding another hose or a splice or rerouting that somehow to where that doesn't happen again. So here we go. My father would be having a fit right now because I'm using a crescent wrench. You know, but I'm on a boat, limited tools. I probably do have the wrench. I'm just being lazy and I don't want to go find it. So, sorry.
Headed to find exhaust parts.
Yeah.
But we get to walk, don't we?
Yeah, we get to walk about 4 miles, 4.5 miles to the nearest auto parts store.
But we get to walk on the coastal trail.
Yeah.
It's California coastal trail. And get wet.
Almost got wet.
We're gonna move along. Let's go
Anyways,
find our parts.
it's a 4-mile hike to Half Moon Bay, which is where the auto parts store is, and hopefully they have something we can use to fix our exhaust. And it's 4.5 miles one way, so it's gonna be a long day, but we could use the exercise.
Take a picture of that.
quick little pit stop. Half Moon Bay State Park in California.
You need to go or not? You can't walk double down this trail.
Right. We had to get away out of the way of the pedal bike. We got ran over.
Everybody's so polite. Thank you.
Right. But it's been really not that bad of a walk. We still got, I don't know, 45 minutes to go. So we're getting there.
Yeah.
All right, so we are walking back from Half Moon Bay. We, I don't know, 50% succeeded in our mission.
We found a part after several attempts.
We stopped at 4 or 5 different parts stores, auto repair shops. Everyone just led us to somewhere else. None of it really panned out. The only thing that worked out was the Ace Hardware. We picked up a few supplies we needed.
Yeah. One little guy was helpful.
Yeah, everybody was really helpful except for one store, but that is what it is.
So now we found the part at O'Reilly's. Bellington? Where are we going?
No, South San Francisco, which is,
oh.
I don't know, 10 miles away from where we are. So now we're walking back to Pillar Point Harbor because the part won't be there till after 3 and it's like noon or something. So we got a 2-hour hike back, and then we got to figure out an Uber, which doesn't seem to exist out here, a Lyft, which might be better, or figure out the bus schedule. And it's very odd, but we don't have public transportation where we're from. The bus thing's all new to us. But we'll figure it out. So that's where we're at. Our adventure to find this part is still, well, it's gonna be an all-day event, it sounds like. So anyways. All right, so the saga continues. We just scheduled an Uber ride. He'll be here in 5 minutes to drive us to Pacifica, 20 miles away, to pick up a $10 part, drive all the way back. It's like a $25 car ride.
One way.
One way. Like, but what do? We are stuck here till we find the part and get it on the boat. So.
And it's gonna rain.
And it's gonna rain the next couple of days, so this is our option. This is what we're doing. $10 part is gonna cost us $60. And an entire day of our lives to hunt down. Boat life is awesome.
Traffic jam.
Huh?
Traffic jam in Pillar Point.
So it took all day yesterday, but we finally got the part we're hoping will fix our exhaust problem. It's a 2-inch flexible exhaust repair kit. It's a piece of stainless steel, corrugated flexible stuff. And I'm hoping they'll slip over the outside of this existing one and we can clamp this thing off and finally be done with this problem. I don't dare try to unthread this section right here. I'm afraid I'll mess up all this stuff and I'm gonna chase this thing forever. We don't have the parts or the time for all that. And I can't just slip the new one over this, so I'm gonna have to cut this off and then slip the new section over and over. I'm gonna clamp it to this little threaded nipple here is the plan. So I've got some high temp gasket sealer. I've got some exhaust clamps. If I measured right, the 2-inch should slip right underneath that, over top that nipple. Hopefully clamp down hard, solve our problem. I also have some header exhaust wrap that I'm gonna wrap the heck out of this thing with. It's supposed to help with the temperatures as well, because I don't like this. If you look right here, this is actually turned brown, and I think it's from a little bit of excess heat. So I'm actually gonna cut more of this wood out to maybe here, down this side, to where the doghouse still covers it up, but I'm gonna give it as much space as I possibly can. So hopefully that all goes well, and after all that is done, I still need to fix the hole in the bilge pump that this thing created, and then I'm probably gonna scrub this motor for a couple hours and get the rest of the soot off this boat. Yep.
Pull it that way.
Yep. All right, there we go. It's been 24 hours now. I've let this sealant cure. It's the moment of truth. I think we're both a little bit nervous.
Very nervous. A lot of black soot everywhere.
We spent 3-4 hours yesterday scrubbing this boat down. It is spotless. There's no more black soot, nothing. And we were just praying and hoping that when we fire this motor up that nothing happens, that it is finally fixed. This has been a big problem for us. I'm feeling pretty confident, but also nervous. So I'm gonna go start this motor up. We're gonna run it for 20-30 minutes. Hopefully there's no leaks. Yeah, let's go check it out.
Much better. So much better than it was. You can't smell the exhaust. We do have one little spot over by the clamp
We got a hole right here.
that's pinched.
Wrap this thing up like a cast. This header exhaust wrap. This is supposed to be insulation stuff. Keep some temperatures down. I also put more gasket sealer around to try to plug that one little hole we found. Other than that, I think we're done. I'm gonna finish putting the normal heat shield insulation and stuff around it that came on the boat. I think that's gonna wrap this up. So, wish us luck. Wish us non-sooty walls. No more black stuff coming out of our motor. And we'll be on our way.
It was hard to believe a storm was on its way, as it was warm and sunny that morning. We did some laundry by hand and finished working on the exhaust to pass time. We got a last-minute check from the Harbor Patrol, making sure we didn't need anything. Shortly after their check, the sky darkened, the wind picked up, and the raindrops sent us running inside with wet laundry in hand. We spent 3 days listening to the rainfall, the wind howl, and stared at each other, wondering if the laundry would ever dry. We lit the heater to try and help dry things faster. It didn't really help. We occasionally would look out at the angry bay and the rain falling, amazed it was still going on. After the first 24 hours, we had bailed 8 inches of water out of the dinghy. The wind would make Hiraya feel like she was rising up to take flight until we felt the anchor tug, reassuring us she wasn't going anywhere. When the storm ended, it was calm, sunny, and the smell of bird guano was gone.
So it has been raining and blowing 20 to 30 knots for the last 2 days. But today the sun finally came out. It is blue skies. We're gonna go for a little walk. We were supposed to get 20 to 30 foot breaking waves on the beach today. First off, we gotta take care of our dinghy. She's got a little bit of water in it. Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute. Maybe one day I'll get a proper bilge pump for this thing or something.
Out for a little bit of a paddle with the motor. Flies are our only friends right now.
you just standing there?
I'm just standing there. Did you get a picture of this stump? It's really cool. Make it. I don't know how I'm going to find a way down. Slip and slide all the way, I guess.
Probably. Oh no! Oh no! We have been stuck here at Pillar Point for a few days, waiting out this low pressure system that's moved in. It's been raining, it's been cold, it's been wet, it's not been the best weather. But with that badness comes this cool little thing. We realized that we were next to the Mavericks, the world famous Mavericks surf spot. And right now it's kind of happening. We were told they're having 30-foot swells coming in. So it's a 30-foot surf break. Right now there's about 20 people out there trying to surf this thing. They're ways away, but let me see if we can show you. A few brave men are out there.
And
hopefully
women.
some women too.
We've seen some women.
I don't know, 30 feet of water crashing down seems a little too much for me.
Oh, I just saw a surfer. He took it, rode it out, exited on the right. I haven't seen him come back up, but I'm sure he did. It's kind of cool watching all these guys grab their boards and head on over, and every one of them asks the ones that are heading out, how it went, how was it, how's it going? There goes another one.
That one too.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. I have to hold onto my hat because it's gonna blow away.
No, it's way cool watching these guys take this wave.
Yeah, they sat out there long enough that they're ready to go.
Oh boy, look at this one coming. That one is. Oh, someone. Oh man, no one took that. That one was massive. That was the biggest one we've seen. We've been up, what, 20 minutes we've been up here watching? And in 20 minutes we've seen 2 people take the wave, surf down it. The one that just passed was massive. This is so impressive.
Wow.
If you're ever at Pillar Point Harbor, waiting out a low pressure system so you can sail south, climb up here and check out the Mavericks surf spot. It's way cool.
I can't take my eyes off of them. I can't even see them, they're just black dots.
Well, it's worth the hike up here.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's gorgeous. Let's do a panorama, show them the whole area. Oh, we gotta stay in
Well, yeah, hold on, take 2.
it.
Try that again, here we go. That's chilly. That is so cold. coming? I said you gotta run. You better hurry. So we're getting ready to get out of Pillar Point, out of Half Moon Bay. We're gonna load the dinghy up, take the motor off, strap everything down, go to the fuel dock, get some fuel, and we should be leaving at 3 in the morning tomorrow. Hopefully, in the dark. But we have a 15-hour sail to get to Santa Cruz, so we need to get a good start. More importantly, we've been invaded by flies. Don't know why. We even showered yesterday. We're very clean at the moment, and they have attacked us. Look at this. They are everywhere. Good thing we're leaving tonight. We're pretty sure they're here because of all the birds and the bird poop on all the rocks around here.
The storm washed it away for one day.
Right? It wasn't that bad the other day, but today it is exponentially worse, so what a pain.
It took a couple days for the seas to calm down enough for us to leave. We were excited yet nervous for what lay beyond the seawall. We will make a quick stop in Santa Cruz, then on to Monterey. It feels good to be moving again.